You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2012 anime series, or the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, we're going to be reviewing Season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is basically the arc on Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency, which is the first season of the 2012 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime series for today's anime review. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the 2012 anime is basically the first season of the anime television series produced by David Production, based on the manga of the same name by Hirohiko Araki, adapting the first two arcs such as Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency. The Phantom Blood arc, which aired on Tokyo MX between October 5th and November 30th, 2012, revolves around the mysterious adventures of the Joestar family, beginning with the encounter involving Jonathan Joestar, his adoptive brother Dio Brando, and a mysterious stone mask, particularly. So the Battle Tendency arc, which aired on Tokyo MX between December 7th, 2012 and April 5th, 2013, only focuses on Jonathan Joestar's grandson Joseph Joestar and his fight against the mysterious Pillar Men. So let's start with a review on the first season. The first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was split into two parts. Part 1 comprised episodes, like all 9 of the episodes, covering the Phantom Blood manga arc, and Part 2 comprised episodes 10 to 26, covering the Battle Tendency arc. The first part, particularly Phantom Blood, is set in Liverpool, England in 1880, and follows the adventures of a young man named Jonathan Joestar, known as JoJo for short, living on his wealthy father George's estate. George takes in a homeless boy named Dio Brando, who always bullies the innocent Jonathan Joestar, constantly plotting to become the sole heir to the Joestar fortune. However, his attempts are thwarted and he resorts to using an ancient stone mask, which transforms him into a vampire. With his sights now on world domination, Jonathan, with Italian Amon Master Will A. Zeppeli, and the former street thug Robert E.O. Speedwagon, particularly the character Robert E.O. Speedwagon, makes an inspirational reference to rock bands such as REO Speedwagon. At his side, uses his newly found affinity for Hamon to stop Dio, who appears to be killed, and Jonathan Joestar passed away. However, Jonathan's pregnant wife, Irina, gives birth to a son continuing the Joestar name. Speaking of which, particularly on to the second part of the Battle Tendency arc, takes place 50 years later in the 1938, as Jonathan's grandson, Joseph Joestar, he hears of Speedwagon's apparent death during an excavation, and when he investigates, he becomes entangled with the revival of the Pillar Men, ancient humanoids of impossible power who are tied to the creation of the stone mask. Joseph ultimately teams up with Cesar Zeppeli, Will's grandson, and Caesar's teacher, Lisa, who is linked to Joseph. They try to stop the Pillar Men, led by Cars Esidisi, from obtaining a mystical artifact in Lisa's possession that will grant them with complete immortality and bring about the end of the world. With the help of his friends and allies, Joseph eventually masters Hamon and beats the Pillar Men. So and speaking of the music in the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2012 anime series, particularly like 26 episodes, which are focusing on Phantom Blood arc and Battle Tendency arc, which is particularly season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I'm going to be covering. If I get to cover seasons 2, 3, and 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime, but that's only for later on in the later anime review videos only, for the most part. So, the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure uses 3 pieces of theme music, 2 opening themes, and 1 ending theme. The first opening theme is the song JoJo Sono Chino Sadame, which is translated in the original Japanese as JoJo, That Blood's Destiny, performed by Hirohiko Tominga, vocalist of the Japanese brass rock band Bluff, as the opening theme for Part 1 episodes. The score for Part 1 was composed by Hayato Matsuo and was released in 2 parts as Destiny, a bonus disc in the first Blu-ray box set on January 30th, 2013, and Future, a separate CD release on February 23rd, 2013. Future debunked at number 95 at the Billboard Japan Top Albums chart and peaked 115 on the Oricon Weekly Album charts. The opening theme song for Part 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episodes are Bloody Stream by Koda. It is composed by Taku Iwasaki and was released in 2 parts as Music, German for music. A standalone CD release on March 29th, 2013 is Licht Verwendbar. In German means light user. As a bonus disc for the Blu-ray box set, Volume 4 on April 26, 2013. Musik debuted at number 63 on the Japan Top Albums chart and 89 on the weekly album charts. And for the ending theme song on the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime series, particularly season 1, which is basically both arcs, which are Phantom Blood arc and Battle Tendency arc. The ending theme for the whole season of the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is British progressive rock band Yes, with their 1972 single Roundabout, which came off of Yes's well known from Yes's 4th studio album Fragile, which is the song Roundabout, which is the ending theme for the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, particularly because, if I get to cover one of the first seasons, if I get to cover one of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVAs or the Phantom Blood anime movie on every JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime idol, well then, but that's only probably for the most part. That's in particular. All episodes of season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure were initially released in English on DVD on September 22nd, 2015, but to correspond with the Japanese column, the air dates here will refer to their first English television airings on Adult Swim's Toonami block. And also in the English dub, the character is named San Viento. Most character names were particularly in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Of course, the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure lasted about 26 episodes from October 5th, 2012 until April 5th, 2013. Particularly JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Of course, because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is your particular anime that has more different than any other anime. I mean, and on top of all of that, the sound effects were perfect, particularly for the anime on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because the synopsis: Joseph Joestar lives in a peaceful life that is interrupted by the infamous Dio Brando, who undermines Jonathan Joestar and becomes his sworn enemy. The two do a battle in the world of vampires, mythics, and the living dead. In the later years, Jonathan's grandson Joseph embarks on an adventure of his own, taking the fight to a trio of ancient powerful warriors who seek to become ultimate beings. For Phantom Blood is basically the first arc, which is a solid shonen story that ends with a bang. The second arc, which is Battle Tendency, is an all-time great shonen story that never ceases to surprise and thrill, which comes out in all surprises. The art is basically how the creators have great fun with color, the famous JoJo poses, and other little details that breathe more life into the stories. The sound, it was excellent sound design and has fantastic music, I guess, particularly. And many ranges from decent to outright bad. A couple of notable exceptions are quite thrilling to watch as well. Jonathan is okay, but Joseph is charismatic and more different. Bizarre, you bet your life. Because we all know that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was based on the manga in the same name. I mean, even, think of it. Battle Tendency, now that's trip. Joseph Joestar is the perfect hero for his mad pulpy ride, a larger-than-life trickster who thrives on his improvisation, possesses the ability to guess with his opponents. We'll just say, utter the sentences. His charisma makes him one of the most exciting shonen protagonists all-time. David also hits a home run with the casting of Sugita Tomokazu, who's naturally sarcastic, gives Joseph a necessary oral verve. The antagonist, the menacing Pillar Man, Wham, AC/DC, and Cars, which makes a reference to Wham, other music groups like the Cars, Wham, and Australian hard rock group AC/DC. Many music band names have been referenced in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, particularly the Battle Tendency arc in the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Just as outmatched Joseph with the sheer power of their quirks, particularly because we all know that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is based on a manga by the great manga artist, particularly, which is who we all mentioned earlier, I guess. So that's going to be it for my anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 1 for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts about it. I haven't done a review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2012 anime series, which is particularly the first season on there. Particularly, if I would have covered Seasons 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that'll be Stardust, Crusaders, as well as I can cover Season 3 and 4 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime series, I guess. Hope subscribe but that's only for the most part for for the future anime reviews for later on in the nearest future. Hope subscribe for content. My Anime Planet link in the description down below. Share this video on your Twitter and Facebook. If you have Twitter and Facebook account, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel. Click on my notifications bell button. Check out my videos when I'm uploading on YouTube as well. And that's all I have to say. Click on my notifications. Be sure to feel free by leaving the comments in the comment section below on this video if you like as well. And that's all I have to say. So keep it otaku for my anime review on the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because this is the first time I get to do a review on this. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my anime review. I'm glad you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon, and have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my anime review. Stay tuned for my next anime review.